In this video, we'll be taking a look at one NHL game happening on November 25th, 2025, and providing you with a free team pick and total pick for this game. So 2 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on this one NHL game after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Dallas Stars versus Edmonton Oilers. The rematch from the 2024 Conference Finals returns to Rogers Place, and it arrives with both sides in very different places. Dallas enters with a record of 13-5-4 and carries the look of a team that knows what it wants to do each night. Edmonton sits at 10-9-5, a mark that reflects uneven play that has held them near the middle of the pack. Dallas has spent this season grinding out points away from home, and the return of their captain, Jamie Benn, has restored order to their forward group after his lung injury earlier in the fall. That stability has eased the burden on a lineup still missing Matt Duchene and Thomas Harley on long-term injured reserve. Edmonton faces its own problems, with Ryan Nugent-Hopkins still a question due to an undisclosed issue, and a defensive structure that has given opponents too much room to operate. Dallas beat Vancouver, lost to Calgary, then faces Seattle next. The Stars have won 6 of their last 8 games. Edmonton lost to Tampa Bay, beat Florida, then also faces Seattle next. The Oilers have dropped 4 of their last 6 games. Dallas sits at 13-5-4 after a shootout loss to Calgary by a score of 3-2. They trailed 2-0 in the third period, then tied the game late before losing in the skills contest. They were outshot 33-30, controlled 53.8% of the draws, and went 0 for 4 on the power play. Roope Hintz and Jason Robertson scored, and Casey DeSmith turned away 31 of 33 shots at a save rate of .939. Before that, they beat Vancouver by a count of 4-2 but fell to the Islanders by a score of 3-2. Dallas has dropped 2 of its last 3 games and holds second place in the Central Division with 30 points. The Stars average 3.18 goals per game and allow 2.73 goals against. Their power play sits at 29.3%, and their penalty kill sits at 75.7%. Jason Robertson leads with 13 goals and 15 assists, and Mikko Rantanen has added 10 goals and 18 assists. Jake Wettinger is expected to start and owns a 9-4-2 record with a 2.72 goals against average and a .902 save percentage. Edmonton sits at 10-9-5 after a 6-3 win over Florida. Their lead shrank to 4-3 in the second period, then they scored twice late to close the door. They were outshot 38-31, won 47.9% of the faceoffs, and finished 0 for 2 on the power play. Connor McDavid, Vasily Podkolzin, Jack Roslovic with 2, Matthew Savoy, and Matthias Ekholm scored. Stuart Skinner stopped 35 of 38 shots at a .92 save percentage. Before that, they lost to Tampa Bay by a 2-1 score and fell to Washington by a 7-4 margin. Edmonton has lost 3 of its last 4 and sits 6th in the Pacific Division with 25 points. They average 3.08 goals per game, allow 3.54 against, convert at 28.8% on the power play, and kill penalties at 82.3%. Connor McDavid leads with 10 goals and 23 assists, and Leon Draisaitl has added 14 goals and 14 assists. Stuart Skinner is projected to start and enters at 8-6-3 with a 3 goals against average and a .85 save percentage. Edmonton picked up a needed victory over Florida, and they hold a 5-1-2 record at home. Dallas enters at 7-1-3 on the road. Dallas has cooled in recent outings, including a costly loss to Calgary. Edmonton has played its strongest hockey in this building, and that victory over the Panthers could serve as a turning point. The issue is their pattern of inconsistency. Their defensive lapses have produced rough losses, and they have not solved those problems for long stretches. Dallas has been the steadier group across the season and has 7 road wins already. They also took a shootout victory over Edmonton earlier in the month. They have earned points in 8 of their last 10 games and have shown they can handle both open games and tight, defensive battles. When you assess this matchup, the contrast in goal tends to stand out. Edinger delivers steady work with a 2.72 goals against average, keeping Dallas in games even when scoring dries up. Skinner has struggled to find stable footing while the defense in front of him allows nearly 3.5 goals per game. That combination creates a tough task against a Dallas team that still brings scoring depth from Jason Robertson, Rupee Hintz, and Wyatt Johnston. Dallas plays with structure that crowds opponents and forces mistakes, and Edmonton's 10-9-5 record shows they have not compensated for their defensive issues. With Dallas regaining health and carrying itself like a contender, they seem positioned to pressure an Edmonton team that has not found firm footing one quarter into the season. Dallas has not impressed at the start of this road swing, but Edmonton continues to deliver uneven results that make them difficult to trust. The value sits with the group that has been firmer and more consistent. As our first pick for this matchup, the Dallas Stars money line is our full game side pick. Dallas averages 3.18 goals per game and converts 29.3% of its power play chances. They allow 2.73 goals per game and kill 75.7% of opposing power plays. Jake Oettinger has given up 41 goals on 417 shots, and Casey DeSmith has allowed 16 on 193. Edmonton averages 3.08 goals per game and converts 28.8% on the power play. They allow 3.54 goals per game and kill 82.3% of power plays. Stuart Skinner has allowed 50 goals on 435 shots, and Calvin Pickard has allowed 29 on 194. Dallas misses Mikko Rantanen due to a one-game suspension. Both teams bring strong offensive groups. Dallas averages 3.18 goals per game, and Edmonton averages 3.08. Their power plays rank second and third in the league at 29.3% and 28.8%. Edmonton remains weak in its own end, giving up 3.54 goals against per game, which ranks near the bottom. In Edmonton's last 10 games, the over has hit 7 times. In 3 meetings last season, the over hit twice, including 16 combined goals in the final 2 matchups. Skinner has given up at least 3 goals in 7 of his last 8 games. Dallas should generate enough pressure to score multiple times. McDavid and Draisaitl always bring the potential to swing momentum, and their power play remains dangerous. Edmonton gives up too many chances, and Dallas generates steady offense with precision puck movement. Even with Oettinger in goal, the volume of high-danger chances on both sides can turn a game into a track race. Dallas can score through traffic, and Edmonton can break open plays with individual talent. Expect goals from both sides. Edmonton averages 3.08 goals per game and can attack off entries, while Dallas averages 3.18 and should find chances against a defense that allows 3.54 goals per game. Both teams move the puck well, both shoot often, and both have forwards who can tilt the ice. This matchup points toward high scoring from both benches. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed, subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.